Hello students, my name is Mini Sethi. Today we are going to learn about Solow model of economic growth. This model is given by Nobel Prize winning economist Robert Solow. In this model, Solow says that we can achieve steady state equilibrium with the combination of three driving forces: technology, capital and labor. Solow says that we can achieve steady state equilibrium with the help of three driving force: technology, capital and labor. Okay, Solow model start with basic production function. Okay, this is equation of production function. In this equation, y is equal to output. Y is equal to output, which you can say that y is equal to income. Okay, income or output is same thing in this model. Okay, y is equal to output or income. Now A is equal to technology, which is assumed to constant in this model. A is equal to technology, which is assumed constant in this model. Okay, and K is equal to capital and L is equal to labor, and this F simply show your function. Okay, now you understand. Y is output or income, A is your technology which remain constant in this model, K is capital and L is labor. Okay, now for getting per unit of labor, for getting how much per labor is producing, we need to divide both side by L. Okay, now we get Y over L, K over L and L over L. Okay, as we says that A is constant, we assume technology constant in this model, so we can ignore A. We need not write A. Okay, and this L and this L will cut each other. Now we have equation Y over L function of K over L. Y over L function of K over L. What does mean by Y over L? Y over L is simply our output per workers. Y over L is simply our output per workers, and K over L is simply our capital per workers. Okay, Y over L is output per workers and K over L is capital per workers. Okay, for the sake of simplicity, we represent Y over L with small y. Okay, we represent Y over L with small y and K over L with small k. Finally, we have this equation. Y is function of small k, Y is our output per workers and K is our capital per workers. Okay, now Solow says that we can achieve steady state equilibrium with the help of three driving force: technology, capital and labor. What does mean by steady state equilibrium? To know steady state equilibrium, you need to know fundamental equation of this model. Okay, you need to know fundamental equation of this model. For getting fundamental equation of this model, you need to understand what does mean by required investment. Required investment means amount of investment required in growth of economy. Okay, required investment basically depend on two factors: growth of population and depreciation. Okay, growth of population simply mean growth of labor. Okay, and depreciation, as we all know, reduction in the value of asset. Okay, obviously our required investment, how much investment we required investment so that we can fulfill need of growing population. Okay, secondly, we required investment so that we can replace the asset which value has been reduced. Okay, we required investment basically for two purpose: firstly for fulfilling the need of growing population, secondly we required investment to replace the asset which value has been reduced. Okay, growth of population we represent from n. Okay, growth of population we represent from small n and depreciation we represent from small d. Okay, now this is our required investment, n plus d into k. What is k? K is per head capital. This equation means that for maintaining per head capital we need investment equal to NK plus DK. Okay, for maintaining per head capital we need investment equal to NK and DK. Okay, so this is our required investment N plus D into K. Okay, now you understand. Now we talk about saving. Okay, S equal to saving and Y is equal to income. In Solow model, Solow says that saving is part of national income. That's why S is equal to SY. Okay, now delta K is equal to change in per head capital. Delta K is equal to change in per head capital. If you want to know how much change in per head capital, you need to minus saving from required investment. If you want to know how much change in per head capital, you need to minus saving from required investment. SY is our saving, N plus D into K is our required investment. Okay, and in this model we assume that delta K is constant. Okay, delta K is constant, so we assume delta K is equal to 0. Okay, now we have this equation S1 minus N plus DK into K. We can write this equation as S1 equal to N plus D into K. Okay, this is our fundamental equation. This equation shows that S1 is your saving rate, N plus D into K is your required investment. Where your saving is equal to required investment, this is called steady state equilibrium. Keep in your mind, this is fundamental concept of Solow model, which actually Solow want to convey. Where your saving is equal to required investment, this point is called Solow state of steady state of equilibrium. Okay, now we understand this concept with the help of diagram. Okay, this is our diagram. Okay, in this diagram, this blue curve is represent your production function. This blue curve is represent your production function. In x-axis we take capital per workers, in y-axis we take output workers. As we discuss in this situation, y over L is your output per workers and k over L is your capital workers per workers. In x-axis we take capital per workers, in y-axis we take output per workers. Okay, this blue curve is your production function. This is your production function as we earlier discussed. Okay, you can see here, as we are increasing capital per workers, our output per workers is increasing. You can see in this diagram, as we are increasing capital per workers, our output per workers is increasing. Okay, but after certain time period, this curve become flat. Okay, as we are increasing capital per workers, our output per workers is increasing. This blue line represent this, but after certain time period, this curve become flat. This means that because of diminishing rate of return, we are getting less output as comparative to input. Because of diminishing rate of return, we are getting less output as comparative to input. That's why after certain time period, this curve become flat. Okay, I think you understand about this blue curve. This is production function. This is simply this production function as we discuss here. In x-axis we take capital per workers. We discuss here, na? This is capital per worker. This is output per workers. In y-axis we take output per worker. Okay, I think you understand about this curve. Now, this line, this red line represent your required investment. This much required investment. As we discussed, na, required investment is equal to N plus D. N is your growth in population and D is your depreciation. Okay, this one. This red line represent your required investment and this black line represent your saving. This diagram is combination of these three. This production function, this required investment and this saving. This diagram is combination of all these three determinant. Okay, this is your blue line is your production function. Okay, and this red line is your required investment and this black line is your saving. Okay, we have discussed about that where your saving is equal to required investment. This is your steady state equilibrium. In this point, in this E point, your saving is equal to required investment. This is called steady state equilibrium point. Okay, if you move backward in this point, if you move backward in OEO capital per workers point, you will see, if you move backward, you will see your saving is more than your requirement. You can see your saving is REO and your required investment is SEO. In this point, your saving is more than from your required investment. Okay, means you need more investment, your economy need to grow, you will move forward and automatically will achieve this steady state equilibrium point. Okay, if you see this point, in this point your required investment is more than your saving. Your required investment is E1 and your saving is PE1. Okay, in this case your economy will move backward and automatically you will achieve this E point. This E point where your saving is equal to required investment, this E point is called steady state equilibrium point. This is all about Solow model. I think you understood. Thank you.